Hello, Cancer. What's up with y'all? It's time for your September 2022 reading. September 2022 main monthly reading for my Cancerian friends. Excuse me, I got a froggy throat. So if you would like to find the information on how to go about scheduling a personal reading, please look in the description box of this video. And remember, that's the only way you can schedule a personal reading with me. Please do not get scammed by the impersonators who are pretending to be me on social media and in the comments of these videos, okay? If you would like my social media, my Facebook, Instagram, or my website to order personal readings, it's all in the description, okay? All right, so we're starting it off with the past person. Since I'm pretty sure the majority of you are coming here over a past person, that's what we're going to cover first. So let's just do a general energy check here. Let's check the energy generally between Cancer and the past person. Any action happening, communication, reconnection, anything. Too many cards came out. Way too many. I'm putting them back. All right, 3 shuffles. All right, one more. Oh, Emperor in the reverse. Okay, it could be an Aries for some of you. Okay. All right, man. Okay. Well, it's not looking very action-packed. I am seeing an open door of opportunity. Somebody here is just ignoring it, though. I really honestly feel like this is probably the person that you're dealing with. This could be you, but it doesn't feel like it, looking right at it. I feel like somebody here is ignoring this open door of opportunity. So if you all wanted to try to work this out, or at least come to some kind of, mutual understanding, the door is hanging wide open, but that's being ignored. That's being ignored. I feel like the person you're dealing with has their guard up and is intimidated. That's what this feels like to me. Before I forget, I have Aries, Leo, Gemini, and Aquarius here. Ace of Wands reversed. Empress reversed. Could be a Taurus. Okay, we're going in circles. So it's being ignored, and I'm not seeing too much movement. Okay. There was some movement with the Gemini reading. I was hoping there'd be some movement with this one too. Maybe we can get some movement. We'll see what the advice is here in a minute. But for now, I want to look at this person's feelings. How's this person feel about Cancer, the past person? What are their true feelings and intentions? What do they want from you? See, they have unanswered questions. They have unanswered questions, unfinished business. Oh, hang on. But at the same time, they feel like a weight has been lifted off their shoulders. Yeah, it looks like their mind's pretty well made up. They do have unfinished business. They do have unanswered questions, but they still keep an eye on you. That's the thing. They still keep an eye on you. And I feel like they still do little things to try to poke you. They still try to poke at you, Like, I'm sure you probably keep an eye on them from time to time too, don't you? Come on now, I'm sure you probably do. It's okay. It's 2022. I think we all do it to one degree or another. But I feel like this person is still doing little things. Like if you go to this person's Facebook page or whatever, and you see something that really, really looks like it might be directed at you, it is. It is. Come on. You already know. You already know. Like if you go and you see them posting pictures with another person, they're trying to get your attention. Because at the end of the day, they are still heartbroken and they do miss you. But for whatever reason, it looks like they've kind of made up their mind. They've made up their mind that they would rather move forward without this drama or without whatever the trouble was. And it looks like they would kind of, they do still have feelings for you. They are still heartbroken. They do still love you. But for whatever reason, it looks like their decision is pretty final, that it's just never going to work. Holding back. I feel like they have a lot of things that they do want to say to you, but they feel like it would be pointless, so they're holding back. Maybe you all have you all just gone through a cycle of, having the same arguments about the same thing and it going absolutely nowhere over and over and over? Because that's what it feels like to me that they are thinking. Now, I'm reading this through their perspective. When I read their true intentions, I'm not reading what are the facts. So I don't know if that's really what happened, but for whatever reason, that's the way they perceive it. So is there going to be any kind of actions or outcome? Any kind of act? Are they taking any kind of actions, or what's the outcome? Anything at all? No, it's looking pretty stagnant. Looking pretty stagnant. Hermit. They're kind of going off, doing their own thing, flying low under the radar. Ace of Swords, though. What's that all about? Six of Wands reversed. So again, they know what they want to say. They know what they would love to say, but they feel like it would be a waste of time. So I'm not seeing a lot of movement. What's the best advice? So let me explain a little bit deeper. When I'm on this part, when I'm looking for the advice, what I mean is, would it be a good idea for you to take action? That's what I'm really looking at here. Would it be a good idea for you to take action, or should you just go about the healing process? What's the best advice for Cancer? What's that? That's the healing process. Okay. If the same message comes out for September that came out for August, I apologize, but that happens sometimes. There's been signs, for those of you new to my channel, I don't know what any other reader goes through when they do this, but I've had certain signs tell the same fucking story for 6 months. In the monthly reading, in the bonus reading, in the extended reading, in the weekly forecast, in the weekend forecast, reading after reading after reading after reading, same damn story for 6 straight months. Drives me probably crazier than it does you, to be honest with you. Probably does, man. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. So I wouldn't initiate contact. I do feel like a conversation is going to be had sometime between now and the rest of all eternity, but I wouldn't initiate that contact right now. Some of you have probably heard me give this advice before, but how about this? I want you to dedicate your life to making sure that the next time you talk to this person, they have to get to know you all over again. Is that cool? Can we do that? Could be a Capricorn, by the way. I got Capricorn and Virgo and Sagittarius here. All right. Now, I'm changing up the singles readings for September just a little bit. Just trying new stuff. I want to see when the next person is coming in. And if not, what's holding it up? This is for the single Cancers who are just feeling kind of stagnant in their love life. When's the next person coming in? And if it's not in September, what is holding it up? What's holding things up? Hierophant reversed. Are you a little bit nervous about commitment, Cancer? You a little bit nervous? Man, commitment ain't no joke, yo. It ain't. It ain't no joke. When you commit, bro. Like no ifs, ands, or buts. We think that sounds cute. It sounds cute, Oh, yes, I want to do that. And then when you get put in the position, you get one wild hair up your ass and you have a change of heart and a change of mood. Then all of a sudden, oh, shit, do I really want to commit to this, It's cool. We all go through our little bouts of wanting commitment and then not wanting it and then wanting it and not wanting it and whatnot. Okay, hang on. Oh, the 10 of Wands. Okay. You still have unfinished business. Now, this isn't preventing the next person from coming in, but it's really slowing the process down. Really, really slowing the process down big time. Big time. Take a gander. I'm assuming that some of you know a thing or two about the tarot, but I don't think you need to. This is kind of common sense. Look at it. I think. I don't know. I've been reading tarot for so long. It's like a second language to me. But look at that. Unfinished business. Still carrying the vibrational weight of somebody from the past. And I know there's at least one of you in the comments who's going to argue with me on that. Listen, I don't know who needs to hear this. Cancer, cross watcher, or just random person that stalks me because you're obsessed with me. I don't care. This is for everybody. Time does not heal wounds. No, it doesn't. Every time I hear somebody say time heals all wounds, I'm going to slap the shit out of them. If time healed wounds, there would be no such thing as childhood trauma. Come on now. Come on now. You all have heard of the serial killer who goes out terrorizing people, and then when they start investigating it, they find out he was severely abused and neglected or whatever as a kid, you know, and then it fucked him up in the head and carried over into his adulthood, and he turned out to be a psycho. Well, if time healed wounds, that wouldn't happen, would it? No, it wouldn't, because time doesn't heal wounds. Time buries wounds. They don't go anywhere, okay? So I don't know who needed to hear that, but I know for some of you, there's a large number of you that are like, duh, Rich, I knew that. But believe it or not, there are some people out there that don't know that. So, but at any rate here, I feel like the single Cancerians who have been just sitting stagnant and either can't meet anybody, or everybody you meet, you're just not vibing, and you're stagnant, you know? The biggest thing happening here is still some unfinished business from the past, okay? Now, when I say unfinished business from the past, I mean take a look back at the people you have encountered in the past. Okay? If you can take a look back at every person you have ever connected with, and you can tell me the deeper meaning behind every last one of those connections, then never mind. You don't have any unfinished business. But I bet you there's at least one. There's at least one connection that if I really sat down with you and was like, tell me about this, tell me about it, and you really dug it up and you started talking through it, you get all angry, you get pissed off, and if I say, well, what was the meaning of that connection? You don't know. It's unfinished business. See what I'm saying? That's the main thing holding things up. I don't know if you were ghosted or abandoned or just really done wrong. I'm not downplaying any experience that you've been through. I'm sure that it was probably horrific and probably terrible, but that doesn't really, you know, that still needs to be healed though, you know, still needs to be healed. And I feel like the next person due to come in is kind of past due, honestly. I feel like it's kind of past due. Let's get a little bit of, okay, hold on, all right, hang on. I didn't expect that, so that threw me for a loop. I didn't think that's what was going to come through. Okay, so, okay, all right, so let's take a look here and see, let's get some info on the next person coming in here. Let's get some information on the next person coming into Cancer's life. Let's get some information on that person. Let's see what kind of person is coming in. What intentions do they have? You know what? I should read this like this every time, shouldn't I? Hey, okay. Y'all saw me have an aha moment, an Ace of Swords moment. Okay. Okay. I'm learning as I go. Y'all just witnessed it live. I'm gonna figure out a way to weasel this into my readings now. Let's get some information on the next person coming in. What kind of person is it? What are their intentions? Yeah. And I can just hear some of you have been waiting for me to read this for like years now. Sorry, man. Sorry. I just do it as it comes. I just do it as it occurs to me, you know? All right. Ooh, Knight of Cups, though. All right. Right on, right on. Okay. So okay. So the next person coming in does have a bit of a past. They may have a reputation. You may hear some of your friends or some of your friends' friends and whatnot. Oh, you don't want to mess with them. Oh no, they cheated on this person. They left this person for that person. And they, you know what I mean? But I really feel like this person is trying to clear up their past. I think so. This person may make very good money. Oh yes, they may make very good money, and they may be a little bit superficial and a little bit materialistic. They very well may do things to really try to impress you as far as material things go, you know, like pick you up in a nice car and take you to a fancy restaurant and buy you a really expensive meal or something like that. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. That's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. As long as we make that heart-to-heart connection too. We got to have 10 cups if we're going to have 10 pinnacles. You know what I'm saying? All right. And there's that unfinished business coming through again. This person, though, like I said, I really feel like they are trying to clear up their past mistakes. They're trying to do things right now. They know exactly what they want. They're not playing games. They're not up in their head all wishy-washy, but they still might come across a little bit weird because they're working on cleaning up old bad habits, and they may not know where to start, you know? They may not know exactly where to start, so they may come across a little bit weird and a little bit off. Let's see the outcome of the next person coming in. What's the outcome? What's the outcome? Page of coins. Okay. Temperance reversed. Yeah, I don't know. It looks like you all are having a difficult time balancing each other out. Oh, King of Coins. I see conflict, man. I don't see things coming to an end, but I do feel like some misunderstandings and miscommunications are probably going to happen within the first month. Okay. Not coming to an end, though. Not coming to an end, just a really rocky start. A really, really, really rocky start with miscommunications, misunderstandings. It's probably going to leave you a little bit nervous and scared, not sure where you stand. But again, like I said, I don't think that you really genuinely have anything to worry about. I think this person is just cleaning up their past, honestly. Let's get some advice. What's the best advice? Best advice. Okay, 4 of Pentacles. There's the damn unfinished business again. So do not allow a new connection to distract you from your healing. You know, some people blatantly, shamelessly, and unapologetically get into relationships with one purpose in mind, and that is to intentionally distract themselves from their past heartbreak. That's not smart. That's not smart. Just like going to the bar and getting drunk because you can't handle your stress is not smart. Okay? So understand that this new connection and my past heartbreak and healing are 2 totally separate things. However, if I don't take care of this past heartbreak, it will start affecting this new connection, and they won't be 2 separate things. Before long, they're going to be one thing. Okay? Before long, that energy that's unhealed from the past is going to start bubbling up and turning this new connection into a vibrational repeat of the past experience. See what I'm saying? Get to know this person as a person. Be sure you can establish a firm friendship. Okay, I promise you. One of these days, 6 months, a year from now, 6 months to a year from now, those in the beginning feelings will start to settle. And if you haven't formed that friendship, you're going to realize Yeah, I don't like you. And you don't like me. What are we doing? I'm telling you, be sure you can establish a firm friendship. You are going to need that later on down the line. I promise you. Okay? All right, now let's look at the new person. New person, new person. Boom, 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 boom. New person. Good God damn, my ears will not quit ringing when I'm live. I hate that. I hate that. Damn spirit starts screaming at me when I'm live every time. All right. New person. New person. New person. Do, do, do. Ooh, Empress reversed. Six of Wands reversed. Some of you are already worried that you might be wasting your time. Oh, this is emotional codependency. We don't want no emotional codependency. That will end up leading to failure if that's not taken care of. That will end up leading to failure if that's not taken care of. I don't see things coming to an end in September, though. I do not. Okay. Looks like you are hanging on to this. Could be a Libra for some of you. Also have Leo and Taurus. Ace of Wands. So things are picking up and moving pretty damn quick between the two of you. You're communicating beautifully. Beautifully. What I'm seeing here, though, here is somebody is emotionally codependent, meaning that somebody is expecting this relationship to be their only source of happiness, or a relationship to be their only source of happiness. And that leads to failure every time. If we depend on anything, I don't give a damn what it is. If we depend on anything outside of us to be our source of happiness, we will end up disappointed every time. Okay. So I'm kind of feeling like you don't really have as much to worry about as you might think. I don't think so. Let's see their intentions. What are their true intentions? What do they really want from you? Page of Swords reversed. So they do spend a lot of time stalking you. They do be all up in your social media, going through all your comment threads, going through your friends list and all that stuff. Sun card reversed. Okay, so this person, they still have unfinished business from the past too. So they're a little bit guarded. This person's very guarded. They do have unfinished business from the past, but I do feel like they have slammed the door shut on the past. Okay. So if those of you who came to this reading wondering if the new person is going to ghost you for their ex, the answer is no. Okay. They still have unfinished business. Okay, but no, they have slammed the door shut on the past, and I don't feel like they're holding on to any hopes with reconnecting with a past person. But as far as you are concerned, they're still kind of up in the air too, at a crossroads. Not sure to keep this going. They're proceeding with caution. Okay, this person may tend to be a little bit hard-headed and stubborn, unwilling to look at things from your perspective. Not coming from a bad place, though. I don't think they're trying to play games with you. All right, what's the outcome then? What is the outcome? Lovers reversed. So I see you all struggling to find that mutual connection. Struggling to find that really intense connection that you both share. That's a struggle throughout September. Hierophant reversed. Man, okay. Y'all are hanging on there, but I'm not convinced that you are all in. I feel like you have one foot out the door. Feels like you have one foot out the door, just ready for something to go wrong, you know? I kind of feel like you both do, honestly. I don't feel like anybody's walking away. Y'all are hanging in there. Y'all are hanging in there, but okay. All right. So it doesn't look like things are coming to an end, but you both have one foot out the door throughout the month of September. Constantly wondering where you stand, constantly wondering whether or not you're going to get ghosted or whatever the case may be. What's the advice? What's the advice? Okay, you got to be all in. Sorry. You got to be all in. Now, just because you're all in, does that guarantee that it's going to be successful? No. But if you have one foot out the door, that's like a 95% chance that it's going to fail. It's a much higher probability of failure if you have one foot out the door than if you're all in. Just saying. Okay. You got to be all in. You got to be all in. You have to give yourself time to go through a period of gestation and changes. Okay. I don't care who you are. Even when the universe delivers you your person, that is going to require change on both parts. The idea that one day somebody's going to show up in our lives and we can just kick our feet back and we don't have to make any changes. We don't have to go through any growth, no evolution. That's bullshit. It's going to require change on both parts. The difference is when it's your person, it's worth it. That's the difference. When it's your person, it's worth it. So you're just going to, if you can't find it in you to go all in, I mean, ride or die, you might just want to hang it up. You might just want to hang it up, okay? Because if you just still have one foot out the door, or you have that attitude of, well, maybe if something better comes along, I'll leave, then it's almost guaranteed to fail before the year's up, okay? I think there is a lot of potential here. I don't see any legitimate reason why that would need to happen. Be sure communication is fluent between the two of you, okay? If there's something that you misunderstand, just politely ask them to reiterate. If there's something that you feel like they may not be understanding, then just be sure you articulate your thoughts and feelings to the best of your ability. Make your thoughts and feelings as clear as a glass of ice water, okay? And hang in there, go all in, be patient and consistent. And like I said, I don't see a legitimate reason why this couldn't end up leading to long-term commitment and marriage. All right. All right. I feel like those were the messages that my Cancerian friends needed to hear. So I am going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you all so much for tuning in and playing along. I greatly appreciate all the love and the support and the positive feedback you guys show me every time I get on here and do this. Makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube, y'all. I greatly appreciate you. Don't forget to look in the description of this video if you would like to find information on how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all stay blessed.